guys, welcome to another video from CEZOR, and today I'm going to talk to you about RGB RAMs because that's what's the things that everybody wants. RGB RAMs are a new fashion statement in the PC industry today among enthusiasts as well as gamers. I'm not really sure about how professional users take RGB RAMs. You can always turn them off. Considering the RAMs or how these RAMs came into being from a particular brand which has many things in their arsenal. We are talking about Gigabyte. Now Gigabyte has a complete new face that is known by the name of AORUS, which is now producing enthusiast grade, or you could say high performance motherboards, graphics cards, power supplies, PC case, and now even RAM. Yes, you heard right. Gigabyte is making RAMs and branding it by the name of AORUS exclusively, and these AORUS RAMs are in fact pretty good to look at, and of course they are RGB, and just not your single RGB, they are addressable RGBs, which means you can see the color wave spectrum and many other things which you can configure from their RGB Fusion software if you do not have a Gigabyte motherboard, or you can always use the RGB Fusion, which is in sync with the Gigabyte motherboard, and you can actually sync the lights and create your own personal light show. So let me talk more about these RAMs. They have a nice silver finish, brushed aluminum finish on the exterior of it, and you can also see that it has a little bit of design on the top of the diffuser, which sort of represents the eagle or something like that. Again, the branding of AORUS, which is the soaring eagle. And a very interesting thing, if you take if you buy a 16 GB kit of AORUS, which is 8 GB into 2, you get 2 extra dummy RAMs. What do we mean by that? We mean you get 4 RAM sticks, but 2 are actually with the RAM chips and the other 2 are just lights, in order to make your motherboard feel complete. So now we're going to see the effects of the AORUS RGB RAM. Now if you see the RGB RAM, we have you're using the RGB Fusion Link software to check the effects. So the first thing I'm going to do right now is in fact we're going to just pan the shot a bit and show you the screen here of the RGB software, which is showing the pulse, static, flash, double flash, color cycle, wave, color strobe, droplet, color droplet, cascade, and color cascade. Now I am doing the option of pulse, which basically allows you to select any one color and give it a pulsing output. Now this is pulsating, so it's a single color pulsating. Static will remain static to whatever color you want to do. Flash is going to flash the colors. As of right now it's on green. I'm going to set it to yellow or red, depending on how you want your thing to be. Double flash gives it a double sort of a flash effect. Again, shown here as green, you can put any other color. And now I click on the color cycle. So once you click on this color cycle, the options for selecting your own color disappears. So this is basically just cycling colors. The next one effect you have is a wave, which I'd shown earlier. So this is just a spectrum of colors moving from down to up, as it usually looks like. Then we have color strobe. Now there's a new effect which is called the droplet effect. So this is the speed is on full. We can decrease the speed if we like and select any particular color, single color mode. This is a droplet effect of single color mode. Now I will click on color droplet. Color droplet is, as you can see here, it is a wave spectrum of colors but in droplet form. So it starts off with a different color from top and then goes all the way down, giving you the wave effect, but RGB effect. Now we have cascade. So cascade is basically, as you can look over here, the colors are emerging from the top and then to the center and then going back. This is a single color mode, so you can select either green or yellow or orange or red or pink, purple, blue, etc., which is on the color wheel. Or you can also have around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 favorites, and you can play with the speed, of course. Last effect is the color cascade. Now, which is the same thing, it's a cascading effect but with different colors, as you can see over here. So these are the default things that you can do. There is, however, features such as the off button, okay, and custom and digital light, but that is if you have a Gigabyte motherboard. So I'm running this right now on an MSI motherboard, but if you have a Gigabyte motherboard, you can also avail of those features. So that is the RGB fusion link effects of the RAM. So I'm just going to put it back to Wave because I like Wave. I think it's a good, interesting thing that is done by Gigabyte, AORUS brand, of course, to sort of give the little extra thing to the gamers that they want on the RAM slots to be complete, as well as the performance and